Good day everyone! My name is Rosalyn Bartolata from BS Crib 3C. Hello and welcome to today's discussion on juvenile justice system. Today, we'll compare two pieces of legislation aimed at addressing juvenile delinquency or Republic Act 9344, the Juvenile Justice and Welfare Act of 2006 from the Philippines, and the Juvenile Delinquency and Prevention Act or JDPA from the United States. First, let's look at Republic Act 9344, enacted in the Philippines in 2006. RA 9344 seeks to protect children in conflict with the law, or CICL, while focusing on rehabilitation rather than punitive measures. It underscores the principle that children, due to their age and developmental stage, should not be held to the same standards as adults in the justice system. Under RA 9344, the minimum age of criminal responsibility is 15 years old. Children below this age are not criminal liable. Instead of incarceration, they are subjected to diversion program aimed at rehabilitation and reintegration into society. Now, let's turn to the Juvenile Delinquency and Prevention Act or JDPA in the United States. Originally passed in 1974 and reauthorized several times, the JDPA aims to reduce juvenile delinquency through prevention, rehabilitation, and treatment. The JDPA also requires states to ensure that juveniles are treated differently from adults in terms of sentencing, and it emphasizes the need for separate facilities to house juvenile offenders. Now, let's compare the two acts. Both laws prioritize rehabilitation over punishment. They emphasize the importance of rehabilitating minors in conflict with the law rather than simply incarcerating them. Both laws aim to keep juveniles out of adult correctional facilities. The JDPA mandates that juveniles should not be placed in adult jails, and RA 9344 stresses separating minors from adults in detention with the goal of reintegrating them in society. Both laws encourage prevention programs such as counseling, family intervention, and education to help address the root causes of juvenile delinquency. While there are similarities, RA 9344 set the minimum age of criminal responsibility at 15 years old, meaning that the children under 15 cannot be held criminal liable. The JDPA does not have a minimum age of criminal responsibility, but individual states set their own ages for juvenile justice matters. In some states, the age of criminal responsibility can be held as low as 16, while others may allow the prosecution of minors as adults in certain circumstances. RA 9344 is more focused on juvenile welfare, aiming to protect children's rights and provides comprehensive support services. It involves family-focused programs and the rehabilitation of minors. In contrast, the JDPA is more focused on the justice and crime prevention, with a clear emphasis on reducing juvenile delinquency through policy measures and formal juvenile justice system. In conclusion, both RA 9344 and the Juvenile Delinquency Prevention and Control Act reflect a shared belief that juveniles should not be treated as adults within the justice system. They emphasize rehabilitation, prevention, and diversion, with the goal of giving young people a second chance to grow and succeed in society. However, there are differences, particularly in how the laws define the age of criminal responsibility, the role of the states, and the balance between rehabilitation and punishment. These differences highlight how juvenile justice can be shaped by cultural, societal, and legal frameworks in the different countries. I hope you learn and understand the similarities and differences between these two important pieces of legislation. Once again, I am Rosalyn Bartolata from BS Crib 3C.